restructuring. And I think the only person that took that initiative, to the best of my knowledge, was former President Goodluck Jonathan, who initiated the CONFAP conference under his administration. For the first time, we got to see Nigerians come together from all walks of life at different parts of the country to chart a course forward for the nation. But unfortunately, his administration was kicked out after the 2015 election. So there was no room to implement, the agreement of the CONFAP conference. The Buhari administration today, when it was still in the opposition, criticized the composition of that conference, and they said it mattered little. But a few years after, and precisely a couple of years ago, I remember President Buhari himself saying he was going to implement part of the CONFAP conference of 2014. But have we really seen that happen? These are the questions we should be asking. So when Atiku talks about restructuring, he needs to come forward to let us know what areas of restructuring are you talking about. Are you going to force the hands of Parliament to help you get through with this? And when you're talking about restructuring, are we looking at restructuring the economy? Are we looking at restructuring the country in entirety? Because you have parts of the country who are saying we cannot remain with the entity called Nigeria. And let's mention names now in the southeast. That's why you have groups like IPOP and MASAP agitating for self-rule for the Idos or the southeast. That's their own form of restructuring. That's what they want. Are you going to be bold enough to call for a referendum so Nigerians can vote and say, okay, fine, do we want to be one country or not? If the political will is not there, then for me, I just think it's mere talking. But just to declare, I just feel it's not a question only for Atiku. I think it's a question for every other presidential candidate, that if they want to come in and restructure, will they do it? The APC promised us restructuring in 2014. In 2019, they repeated the same promises. Today, they're close to nothing. It seems like they don't even have an idea about what restructuring is, and they need to be schooled on that. But yet, we're having the presidential candidate of the APC still telling us that he hopes to continue on the good works of President Buhari. It's really laughable.
Yeah, Mr. Speaker, I think I've seen Atiku Waka of not being a sincere person to Nigerian. He is under the umbrella party, that's the PDP, that President Goodluck Jonathan left, and with the CONFAP report, I believe he was sincere to the Nigerian populace and Nigerian interests. He would have campaigned on activating and make use of those documents that we had national CONFAP in this country, because that spelled out the issue about restructuring. I've not seen anybody, especially from the North, being sincere about the restructuring, but you can only see them sponsoring anti-South bill, like water bill. Maybe the day will come that we'll discuss about that. But for restructuring, you will not see them coming with sincerity to talk about that we are going to restructure this country. Why would they not talk about it? Because now I've heard that Nasarawa State and some part of the North have discovered oil. They will not talk about that until you see oil fully being exploited in the North. And about solid minerals, nobody's talking about that. But now, simply because everybody's coming to the South to suck our oil, and nobody talks about restructuring. By the time we hear that, we see that we don't have oil here again, you see the issue of restructuring will come in. So for Atiku, he's not sincere about restructuring. He's not going to restructure. If he does that, you will see him coming, to talk about the CONFAP report and activate those issues on the CONFAP reports.
Well, it still remains a bit of a puzzle for Nigerians to understudy the different political aspirants at the national scene, the different presidential candidates of the respective parties, to understand the true essence of why they are seeking the political office, if it's in their interest or the interest of the Nigerian people, and if they are truly pan-Nigerian in personality, people that have relationship and have the overall well-interest of the different geopolitical zone in Nigeria at the very center of their heart, and of course who will deliver the dividends of democracy when given the opportunity. The mandate is in your hands as the electorate to decide who becomes Nigeria's president. So as we get to analyze these different presidential candidates and their blueprint for Nigeria, please get well informed and updated, and be sure to take the right decision. And yes, if you're of the PDP, the temptation of striving to ensure that you win in your ward for a federal contract is there. But don't forget, this statement has been made publicly and the Nigerian society is going to be on the watch out for you. At this point in time, we'll take a short break and head out to our first recess, where we will be bringing you on the news on the hour of 9. When we come back, on the flip side of that, we'll continue with more conversations on the floor of the House. Please stay with us.
Many thanks for staying tuned. Good morning and welcome to the news updates at 9. Federal government of Nigeria earns 14.59 billion naira from mining licenses in 5 years. UK and Australian government issue security warnings to citizens in Nigeria. The Central Bank of Nigeria again charged Nigerians to deposit all 200 naira note, 500 naira and 1,000 naira note in their various banks before the January 31 deadline. Akwa Ibom State Government Constitute Committee on Regularization of Building Plan approvals for patrol stations within Uyo Metropolis. Some motorists in Uyo expressed displeasure of a road encroachment by traders at Akbanande Market. On the foreign scene, Senegal opposition leader Sonko to run for president despite rape trial. In sport, Messi and Ronaldo scores as PSG beat Ryder All-Stars in friendly game. And that's the news updates for this hour. I am Dara Udoma.
So welcome aboard, fly anywhere in the world. Catch every glimpse of the clear blue skies. Take a seat up from the front and soar the wings of action. Fly in the air, let's get you there. Get up-to-date information and insight on topics in and around the aviation industry and stand a chance to win exclusive gifts on this 30-minute program every Thursday from 4 p.m. on Touchdown Thursday with Ibom Air here on Planet 101.1 FM Uyo. This program is proudly powered by Ibom Air, the new experience.
Anytime I see injection, fear they catch me. But this time, it did not stop me.
I've been nurse when they take care of sick people for hospital. Making up my mind was very simple. I asked my doctor for the right direction. She told me I couldn't make a better decision.
I did work out well, and I did chop better food. But that one no mean say, you no fit do it. Everyone looks up to me as the leader of my community. I took the COVID-19 vaccine with excitement.
I took the vaccine to protect myself and those way they are around me. I must be alive to take care of my family. I have taken my 3 doses of the COVID-19 vaccine.
I did it for love. Protect yourself, family, friends, and community from COVID-19. Get vaccinated sharply.
Do it for love.
Do it for love.
Do it for love.
Where do we call it? Nyamorua, Etanso 102.7 FM. Kukuru Tangikom, Ikuitiaba Kupiba, you tune, it's a Ikupu, head, Usoke. Adede, Ikuitiaba Kupiba, you tune, it's a Ikupu, head, Usoke. Tanso 102.7 FM. Ekene Tang.
Welcome back. This is your boy Blaze, and I'm here with Mr. Jason, our social media expert, and he just told us why the COVID-19 vaccines have issues. Mr. Jason, is it possible to... Oh, sorry. Looks like hello?
My name is Chloe.
Hi, Chloe.
My question is to your guest.
Please go ahead.
Where did you get all this information about the COVID-19 vaccine from?
Well, you know, as an influencer with over 500,000 followers, I have access to various blogs and pages.
Wait a minute. From blogs?
Of course.
Uncle Presenter, you said you shock, Abby. Mr. Jason, you be doctor. Are those blogs run by the NCDC, WHO, or MPHCDA?
Just
sharing lies about the COVID-19 vaccines, you're putting lives in danger.
Authentic info on the COVID-19 vaccines can be got from the WHO, NCDC, and NPHCDA websites. So, protect yourself, family, friends, and community from COVID-19. Get vaccinated sharply.
Do it for love.
Do it for love.
Do it for love.
You fit to buy your phone today and you go pay later. iPhones today, both new ones and not used ones. Samsung phones today, Tecno, Itel, Oppo, Infinix, Redmi. Latest phones and accessories, music box, laptop, they protect your phone from breakage. They repair phones, so both software and hardware with the home delivery services within Uyo, Divine Ugo Communication. For anything we concern phones and accessories, you join to confirm Divine Ugo Communication. Them day for number 1 Ikote Bini Road, opposite Ibom Plaza, Uyo Akwa Ibom Stage, or make you call 080-680-93884 or 090-923-12971. Our shop they open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. from Monday go reach Saturday.
Yes, welcome back. If you're just joining us, you're still on to the People's Parliament. It's the biggest parliament on radio, and we'd like to welcome you formally again. If you're just joining us to today's plenary, which is the 15th plenary session of this Honourable Parliament. Very good morning to you once again from myself, the House Leader Raymond Ita. Mr. Speaker, Francis is here, and as well, Parliamentarian Otuekong joins us on plenary today. We'll be welcoming your reactions in a bit, but not without again reminding you about the issues we've been discussing in the course of today's plenary. First off, 2 court cases of significant importance to the 2023 gubernatorial elections in Akwa Ibom State as it concerns the 2 major parties here in the state. The People's Democratic Party, PDP, where the candidate of the party, Pastor Moino, got some level of vindication yesterday over his alleged forgery case with Mr. Akanokun.
And to help us understand more about the case, we've been joined on the phone line by Honorable Prince Chris Abaseyo, who is a spokesperson for the PDP campaign organization in Akwa Ibom State. Good morning and welcome to the People's Parliament. Hello, good morning. Seem to be having some network challenges there. As soon as we connect him back, we'll still bring him to the floor of the House. But please, House Leader, help us with some of the comments that we have on our Facebook page.
Yes, let's go to our Facebook page where we're expecting a heated conversation with respect to the cases we're looking at today, especially with the ones that concerns us here in Akwa Ibom State. Don't forget, you can reach out to us on Planet Radio 101.1 FM Uyo on Facebook. We'd definitely love to read from you. All right, let's start off with this one, and it's coming from Hope Umoh Jr. It says, I celebrate with those candidates who have gotten victory in court, but it's pathetic that we know the truths concerning all those cases, and we are not to say that justice was served in totality. Money seems to be talking rather than just judgment.